Hi guys, welcome to the Astro Energy Update. Today I'm going to talk about the eclipse in Sagittarius, which is happening on the 5th of June. We're entering a very important time. Some really amazing energies are rising up, and we're being called to release during this full moon eclipse happening in Sagittarius, to release our belief systems which are no longer serving us, because we are entering a time of Venus being reborn. It's a beautiful time of year. This is happening exactly on the 3rd of June, when there's so-called inferior conjunction happening between the Venus and the Sun. So they're joining. And then Venus is going invisible. And then she's going to appear on the 10th of June as the morning star. Before she joined the Sun, she was the evening star. So we're going through a very important period of the rebirth of female values, the rebirth of the goddess in all of us. What does it mean? So the eclipse, which is happening on 5th of June, as you know, eclipses are super moons, super full moons. These are the times when we are very hyper, the energy is highly charged. When the eclipse is happening, we're entering the doors to the other world. We're contacting the higher dimensions. During this very eclipse, which is happening in Sagittarius on 16 degrees, so check your planets and point in your natal chart. I have a link below how you can find it, how you can, first of all, make your natal chart, and then how you can find these events in your natal chart and what does it mean. So wherever you have 16 Sagittarius, there's a release happening. It's going to be an easy release for those that have planets which are trining or sextiling. It's going to be a little bit harder if you have difficult aspects, such as squares or oppositions. So check those out. I'm going to make a new video about what are the sextiles, oppositions, and all these aspects. So stay tuned. It's very important to take time for yourself now during the period of from the 1st until the 10th of June to allow your Venus, so to allow the goddess of love, relationships, money, values, to go within and to get impregnated with new ideas, new creations. New positive cycle is being reborn when the Venus turns into a morning star. And then we have another 9 months after that with the Venus as a morning star to beautifully create this new vision that we have captured during the Venus being invisible. A lot of the cultures have really respected this period of time as a very important period. Then what happens next? On the 13th of June, we have another interesting conjunction, which is very potent, and that is the conjunction of Mars with Neptune. We have Neptune transiting Pisces on the 20 degrees, very important for this 2020 year. And then the Mars in Pisces will join it on the 13th. What does it mean? When we have the Neptune in Pisces, it is in its home sign. So at the same time, it can mean delusions, not willingness to take action. It can also bring fears. It can bring feeling, I'm not good enough, the victim mentality. So these are all the possibilities, possibly depression, not knowing what to do. But the positive, the higher octave of Neptune is the higher love, connection to the higher realms. So lifting the veil. So when these two join, Mars being our energy, the way we move through the world, the way we take action, when these two conjoin, we will be able to use this new Venusian energy, and Venus being born as the morning star, and create new beautiful things that we want, the world that we want to see. So now is the time. What is also very important, why I mentioned these planets specifically, because during this full moon in Sagittarius, or the eclipse in Sagittarius, there is a square happening between the full moon, which means the moon on one side of the chart, sun on the other. They're in opposition. This is when the full moon happens. And it is squaring Mars and Neptune. So things are uncomfortable. Things are moving, they're shaking, things are turning around. So this is the message that I really want to send you guys. It's the time to go within, to meditate, or do some other rituals that you like. Dance. I love to dance. I love to sing. I do art. I do other arts, meditation as well. So by using that, by going within, by communicating with our intuition, which is very strong at the moment because of the Venus squaring Neptune and Mars at the moment, we have the chance to really understand. So to tune out for the moment our mind, the Gemini mind, and to go within our bodies and to embody, to understand what messages are we getting from our higher selves, from the higher realms, because this is a transitory year, 2020. It's incredible transitory year, and this is the time, it's a wonderful time to use this. Last time that Venus was retrograde, Venus is on top of my chart, so it's very important for me. It's on my MC, Medium Coeli. And it rules my chart because I'm a Libra rising. I'm a Leo with Libra rising. So last time when this happened 2 years ago, I created my new business. So I wrote the project proposal, the business plan, and I got the funding from the state to create my new business. So it is very potent. It is very potent. So I would like you to understand this duality and this, because there's also the negative potential. We can use this in a higher positive way if we act, if we reconnect with ourselves, if we take time off, spend time alone, spend time in nature, give ourselves the time to relax, to get back into our senses. If we don't, if we just decided we're gonna live like we lived until today, if we decide this is all okay, that we don't need any change, then we're actually placing resistance towards this amazing, beautiful energy which is being offered to us. Also during this period, we are called to see what is missing. What do we need more in our life? What have we forgotten? What were we so busy with that we didn't have time to spend, to dedicate this beautiful time to ourselves? Also, where can we receive? This is time of receiving. Venus cycles are all about receiving. Where can we receive? What are the things that we don't need to do by ourselves? Where can we receive support that we need so much? In Gemini, the North Node in Gemini, the Venus being retrograde in Gemini, the Sun being in Gemini, is telling us about the duality of the mind and the heart, but also because they are twins, Gemini. They're all about making the sacred union. Yin and Yang, feminine, masculine. But now we have the chance to join these two together. And when the Mars contacts Neptune on the 13th of June, the masculine is joining this beautiful feminine energy, these beautiful findings, so that we can move on, that we can create the life that we want. And don't forget, we're in the period of retrogrades. So we are now in this very long period of rethinking, reevaluating, reestablishing our values, our belief systems, recalibrating our belief systems. Because of this aspect between the eclipse in Sagittarius and the Saturn and Mars, which are in square, we're being called to act as an observer, not to make any conclusions yet, to allow things to unfold. Venus finalizes its transit on the 27th, the retrograde transit. Also, this is the time when the Mars is going to move in Aries. So then we're going to have time to take action. But until then, we have this opening of time and space to figure it all out, to reconnect with what is important with us, with our joy. Right, guys, thanks so much. You can order an astrology reading with me, astrology reading for your purpose, which is below. And also you can perhaps join my Patreon channel, where you can get monthly, tailor-made monthly personalized astrology reading, which comes to your inbox. It's an audio recording that I make according to the transits which are happening. So if you want to watch more videos, I would suggest that, because I discussed this retrograde period. Take a look at those at the end. And also, if you want to meditate, I have a video about that. I'm going to make some more, so stay tuned. And like and subscribe, and see you again. Thank you.